County, we're tracking down what's happening in the fallout of the Maxwell trial this weekend. This past weekend, Lindsay and Lynn Maxwell were found guilty of 4 counts each of endangering the welfare of a child. A jury agreed that the couple forced 11-year-old Erin Maxwell to live in deplorable conditions before her death last summer. The house that was the subject of the trial is still standing. Tonight, Jim Kenyon is digging deeper to find out what happens to that house.
Nearly a year after her tragic death, people continue to leave items at the makeshift memorial in front of the home where Erin Maxwell died. During the trial of her parents, Lynn and Lindsay Maxwell, one witness described it as a house of horrors, full of animals, garbage, and feces, with an overpowering stench of cat urine. What you may not know is that for 8 years, the Maxwells were buying the home from Frank Pitcher, who spoke to me exclusively for the first time.
I was not a landlord. I knew no more about what was going on at the place than the neighbor across the road.
Pitcher says he was like a bank. He held the mortgage, and the Maxwells were paying him about $500 a month toward the purchase price of $50,000. Pitcher says he never set foot inside the house while they were buying the home. He tore down the barn and 2 trash-strewn outbuildings, cleaned up the inside of the house, but he says he just can't get rid of the stench.
The odor's still in the house, bad. You walk in there, and if you're in there half an hour or so, it just soaks in your clothes and you cannot get rid of it.
The house is locked up, but with Pitcher's permission, I pushed my way through a broken screen door toward the back of the house. There, on the floor, are what appears to be dried-up cat feces. And through a window in the door, you can see an air mask on a counter. Vandals have broken windows, and the porch did have a strong, musty odor. Pitcher says after the death of Erin Maxwell, the town of Palermo gave him a break on his taxes and lowered the assessment to his property here to just $15,000. But he says even at $15 grand, no one is willing to buy it.
I've offered it to a few people for sale, and they just feel like it's a black eye. If they invest any money in it, they won't be able to get it back because nobody will want to buy it.
Pitcher says it would cost him $18,000 for asbestos abatement and demolition, $3,000 more than the place is worth. He's lost thousands on Palermo's most notorious house. Jim Kenyon, Action News.
Bail for the Maxwells was set at $10,000. They've been behind bars since their conviction Saturday night. There will be a bail hearing tomorrow morning. Meanwhile, Erin Maxwell's stepbrother, Alan Jones, is charged with second-degree murder in the case. His trial is scheduled to begin next month.